Hi there! Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading, which is going to be money and career reading for December 2020. What's your next step? That's the most important part. Okay, I am Seqkat, by the way, from Seqkat'sTarot.com, and I'm glad to have you here with me. So, take a moment now and look at the totems, as this is a pick a card, and choose which totem you feel like is pulling you, or you have an affinity towards. Maybe your eye keeps landing on the same one, or whatever ways that you can tune in that are preferable to you. And if you need a longer time than I afford you here, feel free to pause the video. And once you've chosen your totem, you can look down in the description box below and you will find a timestamp beside your totem. And you can click right on that to go directly to your totem. Okay, I will meet you at your totem. Okay, welcome if you chose the cat totem to this month of December 2020 money and career reading. What's your next step? And your theme card is Embrace the Dark. And keep in mind, I have this tuned to many of you and your unique, different realities. And so for some of you, I am getting, you may feel like in the financial department, you are in a dark place. But in actuality, it is a aligned place for you because it's going to lead you to the dark. It's going to lead you to the light because you can see she's in the dark clothing and in the dark woods. But behind her is light. It's the light of the moon there. So your light is coming, but at this moment is a time to embrace the dark, to learn whatever lessons are available for you, or this dark is leading to the light. You're gathering your contrast to know exactly what your preference is, or we've been in the contrast for so long that you've had to go into a dark period to be able to reach for your preference because you felt the societal conditioning is very, very common, especially with the ego, like you were unable to do so. So that's for some of you. And then for others of you, for your storyline, it may be a perspective situation. There's something that you're looking at and you're judging it as dark, but it's not a negative dark. Dark doesn't always mean negative. You have your daylight and you have your nighttime. And to look at the sky with the beautiful moon and the stars in it, the nighttime brings its own beauty. So there's good and there's bad. You know, it's a time of rest or a time for quiet. It's for night owls like me. I sleep in the day and stay up all night. So it has its own beauty. So for some of you, it's a matter of judging. You're seeing something as dark by old definitions, old values, and you're being challenged with that. Being challenged to maybe take on a new perspective. So that's my initial take. So let's see what the cards say about your theme card. Ooh, there's one. Go ahead and pull what we can get. Oh, nice. Let's see if we got one or two more, and then I'll start reading for you. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. You have a true offer of love coming in here. So this is really going to fit back to the ones that are saying some of you are judging something as dark because you're bringing old definitions to it, and it could be definitions from your past. So you could be having a true offer of love coming in that is going to offer you a better financial opportunity, as this is a money and career one. So the offer that's coming in is coming from a true heart, not one that's trying to deceive you. So it's something that you can trust, but past experience could be making you wary in that definition. Oh, that's going to be dark because I've been down that path before and that doesn't lead right. So you really want to tune in and open to that. And this does have a moon here in it too. So when I always see the moon too, I always think tune into your intuition. So you definitely want to tune into your intuition and feel that out. Along with that, you have some family support here. So for some of you, you might be going through some dark times, dark financial times, but you have some family support there to help you out. And maybe this could also be going back to the family support. Maybe your family is truly offering you support from the love of their heart, but it's hard for you to trust them because perhaps maybe you've been burnt before by someone offering you a way to help, or maybe even your family perhaps, but it's coming in here that yes, this is a true offer right now, a true offer of family support here. Okay, so we also have some healing to do, and that's going to go back to those perspectives. Like I said, you're being challenged to change those perspectives, challenged with those old definitions, and there's some past experiences that have painted a picture for you, and a past picture. And the ego loves to take the past and paint the future. Oh, what happened back then? It was definitely going to happen now, and make a hard definition. And it's not true. Just because you went through something in the past can show you exactly what not to do in the future. That's what ego likes to think. Or sometimes open up your heart and your manifestation thoughts to focus on your preference. Sometimes you repeat your past because you just stay focused on that past instead of embracing the dark, knowing there's light behind it. You're just seeing it as dark and negative all the time. So there's definitely some healing that needs to be done here with the High Priestess and all this amethyst here, especially her being in reverse. And she's always offering you too the invitation to tune into your intuition as well. And so yeah, we've got the Pentacles here, the Ace of Pentacles here, and it is reverse. So it's like you're not trusting that your finances will be coming in because you've got some work to do. This is the beginning of something new, and it can come in and it can be successful. But before that can happen, you've got some work to do. You've got some healing to do. You've got some perspectives to change. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for your theme card. Alrighty. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at your first row, which is going to be your past that is currently affecting your present. So that could be like a faraway past that's having that effect on your current present. Or it could be a most recent past. And then after that, we're going to look at your third and final role is what's your next step? What steps should you take that are in your highest good and alignment to bring you the best results in your money and career areas of life? Okay. So stepping back, opening up the door of the past. We shall enter. Okay, coming out already. So I'm going to pull up the whole row for you, and then I will start reading. Okay, oh, this might be it right here. I think we got it right here. Oh, we did. Oh, we definitely did. Okay, nothing like this. That makes it quick and easy to go. Alrighty. Alright, so the first card we got here, we got the Hermit card. So this is the past, and then remember, I have this tuned to many of you in your different realities. So it's upright, so either you were invited to go within and spend a little time with yourself, and perhaps you did indulge in that. Or you just did. You just spent a little time with yourself. We're going through this pandemic. That could encourage you to spend some time with yourself. So I don't know if there's a new past or faraway past. We'll know more as cards unfold. Also, for some of you, this just could simply be tossed in there to say, hey, Virgo. Whether that be you or whomever you're engaged with in circumstances as the cards unfold. Because each of you have your different realities. You had a decision to make. And that may perhaps be why you went in. Because you were going within to... And that's the best way to make a decision, to go within, connect with your guides, connect with your higher self, connect with your angels, whatever your deities are, to get their guidance. That's the best way to do it, to make this decision. So you have a struggle there with the decision with it being reversed too. Because there was something that you, I don't know if it's based on this decision or because of the situations that were unfolding, this made you go into a decisive mode. Because there was something that you were doing, sowing the seeds to, and it was not bringing in your harvest because it was not meant to be, because ego likes to go down its own path and it screws you up. And The wheel being in reverse definitely indicates so. This was not meant for you to be. It's not your heartline path. And when I talk about your heartline path, your heartline fate, your destiny, your heartline fate and destiny is to thrive as Source wants to experience things through you. That's why you have those desires. That's what it's about. And when the ego goes, but I'm scared and I'm going to go over here, then that kind of throws you off your path. You can always get back on it. It's not doom and gloom. It just takes you a little longer to get there. So that's what looks like what's happening there. And I know this is a money and career reading, so it could have had something to do with a lover, perhaps, because this could be affecting your money. This could be a relationship that's totally affecting your money. Could be also affecting you as a career, because that partner could be in partnership with you in career. Could be a partner in work as well, too. So it could be affecting that. And this is also Gemini, represents that. So for some of you, it could be just tossing there to say, hey, Gemini. So you're going to tune into your particular reality and see how that one fits you. So something wasn't working here as well. The things you were trying to do just weren't your harvest, weren't your fate line. So it looks like you were trying to come into balance. Perhaps you did. No. I think you're trying to come into balance looking at all of these cards. That's what this going within with the Hermit is. You're trying to come and get yourself back in balance and get your finances back in balance. But perhaps you were not capable of doing so, because here we've got the Magician in reverse, indicating we're manifesting things we don't like. We're manifesting our contrast, manifesting the old, which we get our thoughts on. Once you've done something and you've done something in the past, and especially if it's negative, ego is just going to stay focused on, oh my God, that hurt me. I got to keep my eye on that puppy because that thing could hurt me again. Let's stay focused there and keep recreating it. Let's stay focused there and keep perpetuating it. That's the ego's heart. It's trying to protect you, but it does it in the exact opposite way. It needs to start focusing and looking at what it wants, but it doesn't know that. This is where you got to step in. You know this. And if you don't, now you do. Okay, so that is your past that's affecting your current present. So let's see what's going on in your life right now. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we get a few more cards for you. Let's see if we've got one or two more. We do. Yeah. Okay, guys. Present tense is not looking pretty. That's why we got some healing that needs to be undone. And we've seen the past painting and leading into this. We are not creating our preferences. So we're getting in some cutthroat competition. So this may be happening in work. Could be because you're out of work and there's a lot of competition to get work, because the work, there's so many essential, we're down to essential businesses, and there's so many people that jobs, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I can feel the pain for some of you. Definitely are going through that. With this cutthroat competition, Spirit is inviting you to go for that which is ideal for you. So it may be an entrepreneurship. It may be a whole new direction. You may be going for stuff that you've always done in the past to survive, and that job is no longer available to you. So they're like, put your focus on that which is ideal for you. Put your focus on that which you desire. What is it that you would like to do? That's where you need to be putting your eye on. That's where the universe will support you completely to do that. So yeah, we haven't been establishing our legacy with the past, creating what we're not desiring, sowing those seeds where our harvest didn't come in. So yeah, that was not going to create your family legacy, because you definitely were off your fate line. So you're definitely in a position of changes. Definitely are there. Hold your ground for who you are, and holding on to that which is ideal for you and that which is in your preference of desire. A lot of times you have to hold your ground against others, and for some of you that may be true, but I'm actually getting, unusually for this one, you need to hold your ground against your own ego. Your heart's saying go this way, but you can say, but no, I'm too scared. Hold your ground against your own ego on this one. For some of you, you need to hear that. So you know who you are. You know if you're fighting with your ego on that, but yeah, I know I need to go this. Intuition is pulling me there, but you know who you are. And some of you, with this cutthroat competition and there's fighting going on, some of you might be in this relationship, and there's fighting going on because it wasn't destined, it wasn't right to be. So that could be affecting your finances. Could be same situation in a job as well too. You're fighting, you're done, depends on who you are, and your relative reality, how it fits you. You're walking away from that. Good idea. It's never good to stay in a toxic situation. That's not healthy for anybody, and that's not gonna. Higher vibes, higher vibrations, higher frequencies is going to bring you to your preferences. Lower frequencies, lower vibrations, toxic situations are going to keep you in lower vibrations, which are going to keep you in your contrast. So yes, it's always good to walk away from that. You are having a spiritual breakthrough, so you are going through that. Like I said, that which is dark, embracing the dark, seeing it in a new light. A light is to come from this. So you are going through darkness right now, but the light to come from this is to embrace doing that which is ideal for you. Because thus far, your wishes have not been coming true, and you're dealing with failures and things not working out for you. And then you've been dealing also with some people that you're clashing to. And I don't know if this goes back to some of those lovers especially, that's affecting our finances. We're clashing with our perspectives. They're trying to get you to see their point of view and adopt their values, or vice versa. Stop. It's not going to work. You're not going to change their mind, and don't allow them to get you to walk and dance with them and change your values to them. That's not healthy for you. You have to be true to who you are. And for some of you, you're bumping heads with that ego again. That's going to go back to this one too. For some, I don't usually get that for this card, but some of you have got that split between the spirit and the ego, the heart and the ego's fears. Seeing that which is dark, not knowing a light is coming through with that. So for some of you, that is true. Okay, so now let's look at what's your next step. What steps can you take through your highest good and alignment to help you in your money and or career? Okay, I don't want to shuffle right today. That's okay. Okay, come in. Again, I'm going to pull up the whole row for you and then start reading. Let's see if we got the whole row on that one. We may have. Yeah, we did. Okay. All right, so you have been in a position with someone, I don't know if it's a work partner or a job even, or a lover, that they have been enabling you and helping you do something to the point that you have become reliant upon it and have lost your own strength to do it for yourself. So they are moving into that position where you're going to come into your own to do your own thing that's right for you. Embrace the dark. So that it's going to feel painful as they stop empowering you, which is disempowering you, and it's going to feel good as you come into your own power. And to come into your own power, they're telling you, listen to your heart's passions and desires. Again, that's coming back here too. Go for that which is ideal for you. So they are really telling you, Spirit is calling you. What steps should you take? What are your passions? What fires you up? What is ideal for you? What stirs your desires? That is the path and the direction for you to go in. What else should you do? You should rein in your ego. Your ego's fears. It sees things as black and white. Oh, that's dark, that's bad, that's negative. There's not enough money. I did that before, that screwed up. Whatever your particular story is, cut it out. Rein that puppy in so that you can be following your passions and following that which is ideal for you, because you're having a spiritual breakthrough with that. That is where your success is. This is starting a journey of financial success, but you have some healing to do to flip this over to get it there. So you got some work to do there. So working with that ego is going to help you. Also, for some of you, this also represents Cancer. So help you out there. Stop hanging out with this crowd. That's their suggestion. They're toxic for you. This crowd and this crowd, they're going together here. And they very well may be going here too with these cutthroat competition people, that the fighting, the people that you might be having to hold your ground against and trying to convert each other. Don't hang out with them. They're toxic. They're not good for you. Get away. Okay, so yeah, you're being, again, invited to start that new journey, and you want to. You really do. A new journey that's better for you. And this is going back to the Pentacles here, but it's in reverse. You're not feeling the love and support to do so. I think somewhere you are actually getting some support that's being offered to you, but you have been bit in the past. That's coming in here, a true offer of love. Could be a romance, because some of you might be dealing with a romance gone bad. Family support too. You're getting this offer, and it is true offer, but some of you are struggling with the idea that you have the love and support to do that because of these past situations that you need to heal. So work on healing those, because everything is absolutely working out in your highest good and alignment. You just don't believe it right now because of the darkness that you're in. So as I told you at the beginning, some of you are in this place of darkness right now and you don't like it, but it's a judgment. It is leading you to the light. You're clearing out the old to bring in the good new. So that is what's happening there for you. So what we're going to do now is we are going to clarify. So what we're going to do now is we are going to clarify your past. Now, they're interesting how they clarify your past. They either like to reaffirm what happened in your past or start giving you more suggestions of high steps and alignments and good to take. So we'll see how that goes. Also, I want to give a shout out to my subscribers. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you being here. I really appreciate those likes and subscribes. They really do help me, guys. Thank you so much for returning the help back to me. I really do appreciate that. And also, if you need a reading, a personal reading, I do offer those, and you can find the links to those in the description box below. Yes. And keep a watch out. I will be doing some 2021 predictions this month. So if you haven't hit the bell notification, you might want to hit that so you can just keep watchful when I do that. Okay, yeah, Ten of Swords. So they're affirming more of the stuff that you've been creating that you don't like. That's not your desire. But good news is this is coming to an end. So yeah, that's definitely coming into an end, because you're coming into a spiritual breakthrough. You're coming into a newness, and that's what this darkness period is about. For some of you, actually, this dark period that you're going through, for some of you, could be the dark night of the soul. Been through that, it's hell. It's absolute hell, I know. But I promise you, when you come out, the light is so grand. Hang in there. Don't give up. Okay, yeah, Nine of Wands. You're definitely dealing with your people that you're not aligned with. All of this cutthroat competition that we're fighting with, that we're trying to convince one or the other. And then for some of you, it could definitely even be your lover or a business partner. So too, that. So yeah, that's showing up here too. So yeah, you want to get out of those toxic situations. You definitely want to walk away from the fight. You're done. Get out of there. It's not doing you any good. So that one, they're kind of affirming your past as well as giving you that advice on that one. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, you start cleaning this up, you can get your harvest. You start cleaning this up and start sowing the seeds of going towards that which is ideal for you, and sowing those seeds of what lights you up, fires you up. Anybody watch this fairy tale like me? That's it. And a fire in my belly now, what fires you up. You're excited about, passionate. There's where your success is. That is where your harvest will come in and be successful for you. And then we got the Hierophant here too. So yeah, so this one could work either one way or another. It could be following paradigms that are working for you, or it could be staying in restricting conditions of the past because you've been so conditioned, and you need to bust out of that and come into the new, go into that which is ideal for you. So that can work either way. This also represents Taurus, so that could be help to you for some of you for that. And yeah, we want to let go. With that coming behind you, you want to let go of those things that restrict you. Let go of those old ways that have set in and you're used to and familiar with and comfortable with, because the ego loves familiarity because it knows what to expect. It knows how to survive that. And of course, Spirit is always going to be guiding you to thrive. Okay, so that is your clarification on your past. Now let's clarify your present. Did she flip or not? Yeah. Okay. It's called a double flip. It's a flip and it's behind. All right, let me shuffle. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, some of you are, y'all are entangled with people, fighting with people. Definitely that's happening here. If it's gone into any legal matters, business-wise, those relationships might not be broken, could be a result of divorce. And legal matters might not be looking good for you. If you're in that situation, I am very sorry. Yes, very sorry about that. But yeah, you're definitely dealing with a lot of people situation and conflict that is not working out. Karmic relationships too. That's what we're dealing with. And then the Five of Swords, that's right back here. It's the exact same thing here again. Got to stop quarreling with these people. You can't convince them, let it go. You can't convince them. They cannot hear you. So let that go. Don't waste your time on that. And then you got the Nine of Pentacles. No, there's the King of Pentacles. So yeah, the King of Pentacles has fallen from his throne, staying in the old path and the old ways and the situation that has gone on with whatever relationships you've got going on, either with business or career or lover too, whatever it is. The king has fallen from his throne. This is not working. This has got to be let go of. But they are telling you, you have the power to get out of this. You have the power to change this around. Again, because you're going through a spiritual breakthrough. Again, go for that which is ideal for you. Again, you have a true offer of love and you have some type of family support. Open yourself to that. They can help you. They can definitely help you, and you've got some healing to do. Definitely. So that is going to play a very significant role. And also for some of you, this is just for some of you, it's just going to represent Aries. That may have an effect for you in that regard, whether that be you or whomever you're engaged with in the situation. Okay, so now let's clarify what's your next step, what's in your highest alignment and good to take. Okay. Yep, there we go. That was good. Nice and fast. Okay. Yeah, so see, why things have not been working in the past, they are reiterating because you haven't been being who you are. You haven't been going for that which is ideal for you. You haven't been going for that which is your passion. And you want to flip that. You want to change that and do exactly that. You want to be who you are. Be your own star there. Six of Cups. So yeah, you've got some memories that you're looking at and regarding, reviewing. Use those memories to remember when you have been in your power, to let them fortify you. Good memories. You want to focus on good memories to let them fortify you in your present moment, to keep your vibe high. You want to keep that vibration high. And then here you got the Four of Cups. Yeah, because you're going into a place, the way the old is, you're bored with it, you're done with it. You're not on that path anymore. Your ego's path, you're like, no, it's not for me. You know this, and that's good that you know this. So heed it. Get off of that path. You definitely want to heed that for sure. And then you got the Nine of Swords, because you have been dealing with your nightmares. Like I say, for some of you really are going through your dark night of the soul. So your focus is on, they're telling you this is where your focus is. So what you want to do is take your focus off of your nightmares. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this happened in the past. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I don't like it. Stop looking at that. It's like rereading, you're in your book, your story, and you're in the fight chapter. And you just keep rereading it over and over and over again. End the damn chapter, go to the next chapter. Because eventually things are going to get better. So you want to put your focus on, what do you want? Because you can have what you want. But you got to focus on what you want and think you can have it. Run, burn, the secret to magic. really great at helping you manifest what you want. And then you got the Eight of Cups. Yes, because you're on a spiritual calling right now. And if you stay on this path, you're resisting that. And they are really telling you, do not resist this. Because you're on a spiritual breakthrough. What is your spiritual calling? What is anybody's spiritual calling? Your spiritual calling is to be who you are. I've already told you that. Who are you? What makes your heart sing? What fires you up? What are your desires? That's who you are. That's what Source came through here to experience through you. That's why you have the desires. That's why you have natural affinities, that this comes easy to you. And you like doing this, using that skill. That's who you are. That's your spiritual path. That's where you're supposed to be going. Six of Pentacles. And then you're going to be in a place, and this is about sharing. You've got people, and you've got some family support that are offering you true offer of love. Somebody or a lover is offering you true offer of love, and they're willing to share with you and help you. This is coming back to some help, and they're happy to do so, and it'll be good for you to receive that help. Don't let the past make you think otherwise. This card really plays a big role on that which is a dark night of soul for some of you. Some of you looking at past situations and can't open up to positive nows because you're that hard definition that it is dark. So yeah, you got some of that going on. And knowing that there is light to come. You got to focus on that. Keep that in mind. Okay, so let's wrap you up now with the angels and ancestral oracle. Ooh, guardian angel. Ask your guardian angel for help. I'm not one that usually looks at the bottom of the deck, but that one really stood out. Ask your guardian angel for help. We each have a guardian angel, and it makes it so much easier for them to help you if you just ask. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Air garden. Shift your perception. Which is perfect. Yes, that's what I was saying. For some of you, what you're going through, the darkness, is a hard definition. And this air guarding is asking you, you need to change your perception. Challenge your perception. You're caught up in your thoughts and your ways of thinking, and they are perpetuating things that are going on. So a lot of times what happens is, especially with the ego, we go through pain in the past, and then we're in a present moment, and we're no longer going through the actual pain. So let's say you suffered abuse in the past. I'm a prime example of that. I suffered child abuse, okay? And so in my home, I suffered abuse, mental, emotional, physical abuse. I'm not there now, but my mind can take me there. And a trigger can happen and take me right back to there, and you start thinking, and you're thinking you're going through that pain right now, but you're not. And I've had to learn, okay, I'm not going through that right now. Right now is a different moment. And then that can cause a dread of the future. Oh my gosh, this bad thing's going to happen in the future. Like I said, and I was pointing that out, we're painting that future with our past, thinking. And this is changing that perspective. Embrace the dark. That's what some of this is. Embrace the dark. The dark has come, it has gone. For some of you, it is no longer there, but you keep your eye on it as it's dark. But there's a light here. You can either focus on this dark dress and this dark woods and you can't see anything but darkness, or you can focus on the light and see the brightness. You can focus where you are now. So that's for some of you. And change your perception. Some of you are going through that dark night of the soul also to change that perception, to bring in new ways of doing things, to bring in a new path of life, that new path of thriving. So she's perfect for that. And then we have the Druid. Hold the space. He is reversed. You want to take extra special attention. He's about holding your ground and being who you are. The star, I told you, be who you are. Go for that which is ideal for you. Go with that which is firing you up. And you need to hold your ground on doing that and being who you are, holding that space. And I told you, some of you are even struggling within your own ego on that one. You've got to hold your ground. And he also is about, and so some of you that are bumping heads with other people trying to change values, you can't change their mind, but hold your ground. Don't let them adapt, force their ways on you, because they're not going to work for you, because they're not in alignment with you. You can't be who you are. He is also about changing your perceptions. Your perceptions of what's going on. And yes, your past is valid. You've experienced these things. Yes, perhaps other people have done horrible things, and you can validate your ego with that. But it does not have to continue to go on. The way it will continue to go on is keep looking at that story. Like I said, you got to get off that damn bad chapter. If you keep rereading that chapter and rereading that chapter, rereading that chapter, rereading that chapter, rereading that chapter, your mind, your whole body, your emotions continue to experience it. You're in that lower frequency. You're in that lower vibration. Whatever frequency and vibration over is how you're creating your own reality. You perpetuate that horrible reality. If you want to get in a new reality, change in that chapter. Go in the new chapter. What do you want? What do you want? Look at that. You can have what you want, but you got to look at it. You got to see it. I call it observation creation. Quantum physics proves it. Observation creation. What you see in your mind is what your reality will see. But you got to see it in your mind, and you got to feel it. And you got to spend some time in it. You got to meditate. And it's so hard for the ego to let go of the old. Oh my gosh, this is the familiar way. I know this about. Meditate, visualize. Keep meditating daily and visualize what you want. See you having what you want, what it feels like. And then your ego will become familiar with, which is the definition of meditation, familiar with that path. And it'll be easier to let go. You got this, guys. You got this. Remember this, above all things. Everything is working out in your highest alignment good. Just gotta believe it. It's coming. It's coming. You got this. Okay. Thank you. I'll see you next time. And until then, much love and much light. Okay, welcome. If you chose a wolf totem for this week's reading for money and career for December 2020, watch it next up. And for your theme card, you have change is unavoidable. All right. My first intuitive thought, and keep this in mind, I have this tuned to many of you, and you're each unique relative realities. So tune into that, which is relative for you. So, looking at this card, you can see night and day. Night on one side, day on the other. So some of you are going through some really big changes, and it's unavoidable. But I can tell you, I've gone through some really big changes in my life too. They were unavoidable as well, but they really worked out for my highest good and alignment. And I'm able to go back and look at my past and look at some situations and see things are much, much better for me. Because we don't stay to be the same person who we were. It's kind of like if any of you play video games, a role-playing game especially, you start as a level 1, and then whatever the max cap of the levels are, it could be level 20, it could be 80, it could be 100, whatever. You're not the same. Let's say the cap is 50. Level 1 or level 50. That level 50 can do so much more and is in a different area in the game than level 1. And it's a whole different ballgame. So you change constantly. And that's why change is unavoidable. So your environment has to change as well. So some of you need to hear that. But it's okay. It's working out for your highest good alignment. It's coming to that which is matching you. That which is in alignment with you. That's what that's about. So yeah, that's unavoidable. Alright, so let's get a few cards on this. Pull up those few cards. There we go. And I'll start reading. Let's see if you got it. Whoa. I don't want to see see this many cards. All right. The Fame card. Yes, this is your tarot reading crying. I don't want to. Okay, I want to see a few for the Fame card, but oh well, I can't grovel with Spirit can. All right, so some of you are being invited to a new path, but you're a little bit scared you're going to get burnt with it. There is some preparation you need to make because of some change. Some of you are going through some grief. Again, this is another invitation for the new path. But before you can embark upon that path, there is some grieving that you need to go through and letting go of that old. So give yourself that time to honor that. Validate your ego. It was created to feel these feelings that way. And then we have the Queen of Cups here too. She's a loving mother, nurturing type, and she's also the most clairvoyant. So we want to heed our intuition and probably give our ego some loving mother, nurturing care as we're going through those changes. Be gentle with your ego. Be gentle with it. And the path that we've been on in our past has been that which we have not been who we are, and that's why this change is unavoidable. It is time to become who we really are. Think about it. When a baby is born and it's just a newborn baby, you have no idea who that baby really is. But by the time they're 20, you have a bigger idea who that baby is and being who they are. So change is unavoidable. You've leveled. It's time to go into that. We've been in some conflict with others. You need to remain who you are. Don't let those others change your values. With these coming back to back, it's like they are dominating you. Adopt our values. Do what we say. Think like we think. You got to come back to you and have your thoughts, your values. They are important, and maintain them and hold on to them. And you have the power to do that. It's a power of choice. And this is an invitation to come into those that are of your aligned tribe, and that's where you will find more of your power. Those who are incongruent, those who think more like you, because they will support you in being who you are, and that's what you're needing. So yeah, because you've been betrayed too, and this is where some of that grief is, from some people that you thought were there to support you for being who you are, and you've discovered that they're just trying to make you like they are, so that you make them happy and you're feeling betrayed because you haven't been able to be who you are. You very well may have worn a mask to keep them appeased, and the mask is coming off, and it's time for it to come off. But you're grieving some loss with this, but it is time to move forward now with your aligned vibe chart. And that's where you will find your power. Okay, guys. So that is your name card reading. They had a lot to say on that one. Okay. So now we're going to look at your first row, which is your past tense, whether it could be a faraway past or a more recent past, whatever past is affecting your current present. And then that will take us, that's your second row, and then that will take us to your third and final row, which is what is your next step? What is your highest alignment and good to take? And let's keep this in mind too. This has to do with money and career. So this could be how this is affecting your career, what you're doing with it, or however this is affecting your finances. So let's take a peek in your past. Stepping back. It's like Scrooge on a Christmas Carol. This is the ghost of the past. Okay, and I'm going to pull up all your cards for this row, and then I will start reading them. I think that's the remainder of your row. Yes, it is. Okay, let me do that. All right. Oh, yeah. Do it, guys. All right, we have not been feeling like ourselves, not being who we are. And thus, we have not been manifesting our desires. We've been manifesting that which we dislike. Anytime magician comes in reverse, that's about that. To be followed by, your wishes have not come true. You've been manifesting that which you have not desired. Backing in, really totally reaffirming that. And like I said, you might have been wearing a mask, you've been with people that weren't right for you, and then you got into a stalemate with these people, and I can see where this is coming in, but they're trying to force you to adopt their values. That is a problem there, and you need to let go of this stalemate and understand, even though things look hard and they may look like you don't have a choice, you always have a choice. Even if your outside circumstances have you locked up by your perception, you can always make the choice inside of you. Feel that choice, feel the change of that choice, concentrate on the results of that choice and how good they feel. And let me tell you what, you will manifest your outer reality to totally change and agree with that and show you your freedom. You definitely have to let go of this stalemate. You have to let go of these people trying to take away your values and come back to being who you are. Because the universe has not been supporting any of this. Any of this. You manifest in your contrast any of this because you have not been on your heartline fate at all. When I talk about your heartline fate and destiny is source put desires in you. You came here to live those desires. Be who you are. That's why you have natural affinities. That's why you have desires. That's why you have, oh, I'd like to do this. Because that's where you're supposed to go. And I know society comes in here and beats the crap out of us with this horrible conditioning. You can't do this. You got to do this awful stuff you hate to do to survive. Don't buy it anymore. Not anymore. Okay. Now, the ghost of present. Didn't do this with my other totem. I don't know why I didn't do this with you, but the Christmas carol we shall stay upon. Whoa. Okay, I think we just got all your cards there, guys. We're going to be here in a minute. It may not be as bad as I think. Okay, we might be okay. Oh, sweet. We just got the whole row in one go. I'm happy. Okay. And your present tense. Your present tense looks a lot better than your past. It does. Okay. So we got the King of Swords, and he's really good at solving any problems. So I don't know if you are on the path of resolution and solving any challenges you feel like you're going through right now. He also is kind of level-headed. He's thinking along logical perspectives and not getting in that story. So it's good seeing this. I don't know if this is an invitation for you to be doing this or you are doing this. We have a little competition going here, and I can understand that coming from here. So you just want to stay on your path there, guys. We have some good memories that perhaps we are remedying over. And thoughts, and that's where it might be a little bit hard to let go of those changes because we're seeing those past thoughts, those past memories as good, and we don't want to let go of those. And that's very typical of ego, wanting to hold on to that. But again, we are definitely going through a clash of personalities, and that is definitely showing up here. And as you were in a stalemate over here, you have a choice to make, and it's a tough choice for you to be making. Go for that which you are aligned with. Go for the people that you are aligned with. Be that which is where you can be who you are. That's the path you want to take there, guys. Yeah, because you're struggling with that choice. And yeah, you need to rein in that ego. The ego is making this choice struggling. Oh, I have all these fond memories of crappy people that I don't get along with. But they were good times when, but I don't get along with these people, and they're fighting with me, and they're trying to make me adapt to their reality, and they're competing with me, and they betrayed me. Get it out. Get it out. You have a choice. Tell your ego, cut that nonsense out. It's nonsense. They're hurting you. Cut it out. Don't put up with that crap. Also, this is tune into many of you. So this also represents, so tune into your reality, relative reality, how it fits you, Cancer. So this may be you or someone, whomever you engage with in the situation. And it also this also represents Aries, back in the theme card. Sorry about that. Just catching that now. Bringing that up in case it does with that. All is right with your world now, as you are learning to let go of all of these personalities. So you are coming into your power to get along with your vibe tribe. And these changes are good for you, and that is what's making your world right for you. Because in your past, your world has not been right for you. You've not been on your fate line. You've been creating all your contrasts, getting into a stalemate, and not bringing your wishes to come true. You have some preparation to do. You've got some work to do for your next steps. And speaking of your next steps, that's our next row. What's your next step? What steps should you take that are in your perfect or highest good and alignment? I don't know, with job and career, I don't know if you've been doing career that's been appeasing others. Like a lot of people do fall for this. My parents did this job, so I'm supposed to do this job and I have to do this job. I don't know if you've been going through that for some of you. Some of you could just be, you just been taught this all your life, so you don't know anything different, and that is affecting your career. I don't know. You're going to have to tune in how that fits. You could have a spouse that's causing a problem, but I'm not seeing any lover cards, so I don't think that's a situation here. We've got a lot of past cards here. Again, I'm going to pull up all your cards and then start reading it for you. Let's see if we got one. All right. Okay. All right, yeah, so you've had some failures in your past, and you've been left out in the cold, perhaps even abandoned. But when this comes up in the what your highest line is that you want to abandon the idea of these failures. You want to abandon your focus and perpetuation thoughts on these failures. You want to abandon all the crap that's not working and focus on what is in alignment with you. Come back to this guy here, the King of Swords. He's good at solving challenges. You do that and your harvest will come in, because you'll start planning your harvest, and your harvest will come in that which is aligned with you and right for you when you tune into that which fires you up. What is your passion? Like I told you, that's what Source is all about. What are you supposed to do in this life? You're supposed to, what are my desires? What does fire me up? Go that way. Go in that direction. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And that's where your harvest will come in. That's where you will be successful. Because the path you've been on has not been to set up your legacy. It's been strife, betrayal, clashing your personalities. And these are the changes that are here to bring an end to that. Because that was not your legacy. And you're being called upon to have strength, and you may feel like this is really hard for you to do because you may not feel supported. You really want to get the support of your Lion Tribe vibe trip. You want to find them. Look for them if you don't have them. And I mean, I know we're going through a pandemic right now. You might not can get in personal contact, but look for groups. Look for Zoom groups, Facebook groups, Instagram groups, whatever. What are you into? Look for those people and start communicating with those people. Get in touch with them. Get supported to be who you are, because right now you haven't been able to be who you are because you haven't had support with that, because you've had other people too busy trying to clash you and make you what they want you to be. So yeah, that's where it's hard to have that strength, and that is what has brought your nightmares up to the front, and you experiencing and going through your nightmares, and you want to bring that to an end, and you are going through a spiritual breakthrough with all of this. That is a good sign of this. The spiritual breakthrough is to get you to be who you are and get you on your path of alignment and doing that which is right for you. Living your life, living your desires. Thriving, that's right. You can have that. If you get anything from this reading, get that. You can have it. Okay, so now we're going to clarify. Let's go clarify your past. And I want to give a shout out to my subscribers. Thank you. I love having you and I appreciate it. I love those likes and subscribes. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you here with me. Also, you want to keep an eye out. I will be doing a pick a card prediction for 2021 coming up this month. So if you haven't hit the bell notification, you might want to do that so you can keep watch for that. And if you need a personal reading, I do offer those, and you'll find the links to those in the description box below. Ten of Swords. Okay, they're fun how they do the past. They'll either reaffirm your past or start telling you a little bit about your future, and then sometimes giving you advice. You've been going through it, guys. Yes. You've been going through it, and you've hit some defeat with this whole past road of nothing working. Because you weren't on your path, you were creating your dreams not coming true, you weren't on your fate line, and the universe was not supporting you. That stalemate, good news is, it's coming to an end. And with it coming to an end, this puts you into the Eight of Pentacles. So here, you got some learning to do. I think you're going through a bit of a life lesson here. And that's for some of you, you're going to have this too many values. And then some of you are being invited because you have gifts. To being who you are, you have gifts. And you can teach others. So you might be calling, that could be some of your new path in a career, is to be teaching others that which you are a master at and can help them at. Could be a call to go and hone in more of your skills to get into your new career also as well for that. And here you got the King of Swords in reverse, and this is where they're from in the past. This is where, or actually for this one, I think this is the prickly king here. He's been stabbing you because you've been feeling these people trying to make you be who they want you to be and betraying you. Anytime somebody tries to make you what they want, that is a betrayal all in itself. So I think that is affirming the past of what the situation was that you were going through there. And then you got the 8 of Fire. So yeah, so the universe was not supporting you. You had that here with what was going on in the past. But they are supporting this new path of you being who you are. This new path here of this mastery, of teaching your gift in your job or career, or either the life lesson, whichever it is, or the honing in more skills. They are supporting you in that. So they're giving you that heads up. And then you've got the 7 of Pentacles. Yes, because doing all that is what's going to bring in your harvest, which you had in what's your highest alignment. Follow your passions, and that is what's going to bring you into your harvest. Abandon the failures and the people that caused you to fail and not allowing you to be who you are, and that's what's going to bring in your harvest. So these new changes that are in your life, changes unavoidable, is what's going to bring in your harvest of that which is alignment and good for you. And then you've got this loving, caring, nurturing father figure type. So I don't know if this is you or someone in your past or in your present or future, because they start pulling off the past and going into the future, they can be of assistance to you. So you want to look at that and see how that is. Okay, so now let's clarify your present. Okay, they all flip through. Oh, when it happens like that. Okay, so some of you have that choice to make, and some of you that the choice that you might have to make here might have something to do with the residential move. If it does, this move looks good. This is a thumbs up, like, yeah, you want to go that way. That's for some of you. And or you could be just navigating through challenges with these, and they're letting you know that you can, because if you stay level-headed, you can, because he's good at solving those challenges. So that goes back and reaffirms that. So you're going to tune into what is your relative reality with this one here. And then we've got the Ace of Cups. So yeah, the Ace of Cups. So this is like a beginning of something new of the heart. And you've got to be willing to receive. You've got to be loving to yourself, nurturing yourself. And that might be what this King of Cups is about, nurturing yourself. And then you got that Queen of Cups up here too. That's self-nurturing you. Nurture yourself. Be willing to receive that which is in alignment with you. You can have your desires. Remember, I told you that earlier. If you got anything from this reading, get that. You came here to live your desires. You're allowed to have your desires. You're supposed to have your desires. It is your natural right to have your desires. Don't let anybody rob you of that. So be willing to receive that loving message. All the love that life has to offer you, that which you love, and begin that journey of that, of your heart, of what you want to do. Be willing to receive that. And then you got the 3 cups here. Yeah, so this is the people you're not getting along with. Don't spend your time with hanging out with them. You want to let them go. Definitely want to do that. And you feel like you got a hard place, making a choice between a hard place and a rock. With the 2 of Swords here, my choice is, because one, you don't like your current situation, but you don't like the stuff you got to take to get out of your current situation and the appearance of the results of that. Always go that way, because you're going to be stuck with something you 100,000% don't like, by staying stuck. But you make the change, that can lead to open paths, new paths that will bring you that which you like. Or it's just an appearance. You think you may not like the results of that, but ultimately everything is working out where everything is right in your world. So ultimately it's going to lead you down the right path. So you were struggling with a decision here, and that's reaffirming that too. So hear me on that. You can have what you want. Rhonda Byrne's Secret to Magic. You can have what you want. You can manifest your very desires. Great book on helping you do that. Okay, so now let's clarify what your next step. What steps should you take that are in your highest good and alignment? Okay, again, I'll pull up the whole room and then start reading your cards. Okay. Oh, nice. All right, let's see if we'll get one more, or two, or three. Okay. Five of Wands, yeah, so that competition that's showing up here too is going to be cutthroat competition. It's going to get worse if you stay on that path, so you want to get out of that, guys. They're letting you know. Abandon that. Leave that crap. Get out of that. Get away from that. They're letting you know there. You have some type of true offer of love coming in. So this is about your money and career. So I don't know if this is a support system, like I said, because you had that Eight of Pentacles showing up. So find your vibe tribe, and those people will give you a true offer of love to support you in being who you are, to move in the direction of that which is in alignment with you and that which works for you. And then you've got the Knave of Pentacles. Yeah, you can see you had that too, where you were feeling like, I think that was, you had that. You didn't feel the love and support to do that. Yeah, no. It's around here somewhere. I might have been up here. You have the love and the support of the universe to go for that. That could have been the other reading, actually. You have the support of the universe to go for that which is in alignment with you. You have not felt it with these clashing personalities trying to change you. Get onto your vibe tribe. Find those people that are into what you're doing, and then you're going to find that love and support. And you're going to be telling them, I've been wanting to do this. And they're like, yeah, I hear you. I love to do that too. You'll get that support. That will be really helpful for you. And then a Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, and that's going to bring in that support here too, which is going to feel like family support to you. And it may not necessarily be biological family, but they are going to become your new family, your new vibe tribe. They are in alignment with you on that one. And that is going to be very beneficial for you. And you have the High Priestess. You have some healing to do here with her coming in reverse here. With what you have gone through and letting these people topple over you. You've got some healing to do there, guys. So you want to tune to that and give yourself that loving, nurturing care to do that. Definitely want to do that. So that is there for you too. It's very important. And heed your intuition. Definitely heed your intuition. Okay, so let's wrap you up with an Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Okay, so get the Slave. Let's reshuffle. Ask your guardian angel for help. Makes it easier. Ow. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. Shall we put a top or not? Yeah, the white witch. Be the light. Take the high road. Don't waste your time with these people fussing and fighting. Be the light. Take the high road. Just, they are who they are. They can't help themselves. You have some healing to do. Just accept who they are. One of the greatest things to learn in this life is about MBTI personalities and enneagrams, as well as horoscopes and stuff like that. Horoscopes influence people and influence their personalities. MBTI personalities and enneagrams really tell you how people are and their different personalities. Some people are just a certain way, and they cannot help but be that way because that is their personality. This is about acceptance, accepting who they are and give them love and light. They may not can accept who you are. MBTI personality and enneagrams, if you are not familiar with this, look into that. See what you are so that you can accept who you are. They may not get, oh, this story, blah, blah, story, blah, blah, blah. You're not good enough, blah, 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 blah. Bull crap. This is who you are. You're just different. And there's nothing wrong with being different. So then you can give yourself the light and love to be who you are. And then the love and light to be who they are and different. And understand that the change that is unavoidable is you haven't been vibing with them, and get in with your vibe tribe. And that is what's really going to bring you into your power. And that is what's going to bring you harvesting that which is in alignment and good for you and making everything right in your world. You got this, guys. You got this. All right. Until next time, much love and much light. Okay, welcome. If you chose a Raven Totem for this week's pick a card reading for money and career, what's your next step? And your theme card is Seek the Lesson. And it's reversed, but I'll show you this card this way because it's pretty. So Seeking the Lesson is like a little extra tension on that one. And I know I'm going to tune in here that my ego hates the lesson. And yours probably does too. So whatever hard trials you're going through right now in the money and career department, seek the lesson, learn the lesson, be grateful for the lesson. That's hard, I know, but that's what levels you up and moves you forward. And then let go of the story. The story is what hurts. And we keep reading the same chapter over and over again. And we're going through the story over and over again. And that's the part that's painful. If you can just, oh, here's a crappy story. Ouch, ick, yuck, don't like it. Oh, here's that beautiful lesson. Take the lesson, leave the story, move forward. That gets you moving forward fast because you stay focused on the story that keeps perpetuating the story and keeps perpetuating the negative circumstances that you dislike. And that can move you forward faster. Keep in mind, I do have this tuned to many of you in your unique, different relative realities. So as I go through, tune into that which fits you. And let's see if we can get you a couple more cards to sum up your theme. And yes, here we go. Alrighty, this is looking pretty good, guys. So your lesson, you're having a delay. So some of your egos are just going, delay, delay, delay. Don't like this. I want it now. How many egos do that? So just for some of you, that is some of the lesson. Is you got some preparation to do, a little preparation to do, and then this will be upright and ready to go. You're in a new direction. You're in a new journey with your money and career. Most likely career. You might be hearing some meowing because we are encroaching upon cat feeding time. Hopefully I can get this done and they don't have to wait too long. And they won't drive us absolutely crazy. So yeah, so that's where you are. So you're in a little bit of a delay. You have a little bit of work to do. You are working towards whatever you're looking at, career-wise or money-wise, whatever your thoughts are and decisions, you're building your legacy, so you're doing good. You're doing super duper good, guys, because you're on your heartline, fate, destiny. And what is that? Your heartline, fate, and destiny. Source came in here, gave you desires. One experience was desires through you. When you go, okay, this is my desire. That's what fires up my heart. That's what stirs my heart with desire. And I'm going that way. Good job. The universe will support you and life will be so much better in that way. All right. So yes, you're looking good there. And then we do have the Dina Cat here. So some of us might feel trapped. Unique relative stories here. Some of you might be feeling trapped in this delay. So whatever's going on, you feel like it's delaying you and causing you a trap. That's for some of you. For some of you, this is just to say, hey, Capricorn, whether that be you or whoever you engage with in this situation. All right, so that is your theme card. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at your past, whether that be a faraway past or a more recent past that is affecting your current present, which is your second row. And then your third and final row will be, what's your next step? What steps should you take that are in your highest alignment and good to help you best in your money and career? We're looking good on the theme card, guys. Whoosh. Okay, that one's ready. All right, so I'm going to pull up the row here for you, and then I'll start reading them. Jasper. All right, so in your past, it looks like you've been dealing with some competition. So this is money and career. So perhaps competition, and yeah, that led you to feeling very overwhelmed where you needed to actually delegate and get some help with that. So that might have been career, could be entrepreneurship, so not sure. But it does look like you were trying to follow your passionate desires, which is great. But you were struggling to be who you are. So even trying to do that, somehow you struggle with being who you are. And that's what brings this in perfect alignment and brings it to work. Because you were having to be strong, being strong and following your desires and staying tuned to who you are without the competition pushing on you and the ego's fears also pushing on you. And you might have suffered there because this led to some type of healing that you were needing from your past. And that might be from that competition. So you might be feeling like, and that might be some of your prep work that you got to do here, and that's causing delay. If I go for what I want, because in my past, I hit this competition that really overwhelmed me, and your ego's going to go, oh, what happened before must happen again. No, that's not true. But ego likes to believe that. So that's going to cause some healing that we got to do there. And you want to heed your intuition on that one too. And then for some of you too, we got the Leo here, so that also represents the Leo. Strength card here represents Leo. So for some of you, it could be tossed in to say, hey Leo, whether that be you or whomever you engage with in your situation. Okay, so now let's go take a look in your present. Okay. And again, I'm going to pull up the cards and then start reading for you. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. So it looks like some of you are going within. That's always good to go within. Tune in with your guides while you're there. Tune in with your higher self while you're there, and your angels. That's very beneficial and helpful. And if others you, or this may be correlated to, this also refers to the Hermit Virgo. So let me be tossing in for you. Yes, preparation needs to be taken. So you're being invited on this new journey for your money and career. There is preparation and there is definitely delay. And this is making you feel like your world is upside down. And this is when you get into the pinnacles of the earth sign here, we're talking about money. But there is work to do. There's some preparation to do. And you're feeling like your world is upside down, and you're definitely going to create it to be so if you don't follow that which is ideal for you, because this is what we're looking at here. Not following that which is ideal for us. No, 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 no. Do not go there. Your heartline destiny, which is building your legacy, is that which gives you joy. That which feels good, that which fires you up. You want to go there. Otherwise, you're going to manifest that which you dislike. You tried that. We saw that in the past. But you lost some courage somewhere along the way to be who you are. We definitely see that. And that is definitely what needs to be healed, because you're scared to do that now. And you're avoiding that. And that's why all of these are saying, nope, hold up, pull it in. The steps you're going to take on your new journey, wait. Because you're going to manifest this past situation all over again. New place, new face, same problem. So we got to heal it. Okay. And they're inviting you and encouraging you to have faith. Being who you are, the universe is here to support you. They've got you. You can totally do this. You can see this kitty cat may be overwhelmed by these emotional waters and turmoil, but kitty cat has got a firm ground and path to walk upon. This also represents Sagittarius, as this may refer to some of you. And then some of you need to really bust out of those paradigmal past situations that are holding you locked down in a structure that you think is just going to repeat itself. You need to bust out of that. Definitely want to do that. And this also represents Taurus. And it looks like you might be getting some charity, or something's being shared with you, or you're sharing with another. And this is beneficial and mutual for both parties. And that's really good. So that's okay. That's looking good. But you're clashing with some personalities, and watch them. Personalities, they are not offering you true love. They're playing you. So somebody might be playing you here. Something to do with your money and career. Just be careful. Tune into, you might know who this is. They're not going to be a deal for you. Tune in, guys. Be careful. Somebody is playing you and they're not aligning with your personality. They're going to feel brash. They're going to feel, you're going to feel that clash. Don't play games with them. Don't get involved with this situation. No contracts. No, yes, I will take that. No. Go for that which is ideal. This, I think, is where you really need to watch this, because it's not ideal for you, but maybe the money looks good. It's not a true offer. They're playing you. It's not a true offer. Don't go for it, guys. Because you're going to manifest, this is in reverse, that which you dislike. You've got to trust your heart. You've got to trust what feels good to you. Okay, so what is your next step? What steps should you take that are in your highest good and in alignment? And again, I'm going to pull up the row. Yep, guys, you got to get on par here. I'm already reading them, but I'm going to pull up the whole row for you and then start reading them to you. Okay, there we go. I've got a few. You're not listening to your higher self. You're listening to this offer that's not true, that is not ideal for you, because the money is looking good. Cut it out. Absolutely cut it out. That is going to get you trapped. And that might be what this theme card is. That is going to totally trap you. You need to hold your ground and be true to who you are. And go for that which is ideal. This is why your world is getting turned upside down, guys. You weren't true to who you were before in the past, and it did not work out. Guys, you've got to be true to who you are. You've got to hold your ground. You need to turn this around and heed your higher self and listen to that which is ideal for you. You've got the Hermit card here. They're calling you. They're calling you. Seek the lesson. Don't fall for this story, guys. You need to, they're inviting you to go with those that are in your vibe tribe, those you align with, because you're clashing with personalities here and you're trying to make something work with people that are not aligned with you. Cut it out. It's not going to work. They're telling you what is your highest and next step. Go for those that are aligned with you and are supporting you with what you want to do in your money and career, and you absolutely positively have the power to do that. And aligning with the right people that are in line with you gives you that power, amplifies that power. And this also represents Aries for those of you that is significant for. You're not going to make your wishes coming true, guys, if you do not go within and meditate and heed your higher self. You're resisting that call right here. You're going within, but you really need to go within and meditate. Connect with your higher self, connect with your guides, and connect with your angels, because you are totally going to bring yourself into a place of trapment and creating things you don't like, and your wish is not coming true. But your theme card is telling you can build your legacy if you follow your destiny. And that's why things are delaying for you, because they are not right for you. You're actually getting spiritual help. They're holding things back for you. But you can bust their help by just moving forward and doing things anyway and insisting on it. They're trying to catch you. You actually came to this reading at a good time. Very good time. You're not here by accident. They are reaching out saying, hey, we're here to help you. Ask them for that help. Get that guidance. Get that help. Trapment, I told you. You stay on this path with this non-true offer, this clashing personality, not going for what you ideal, it's going to lead you to feeling trapped. And this one here, trapped to the point of the degree you are not asking for help. It's pointing that out too. You're not going within and getting that help. And this is the spiritual help, the help that's above you, that's higher from you. Your spiritual help can see the whole story. Ego just sees right here what's in front of its face. And it thinks, oh, that will lead to that step. Your higher self sees, if you take that step, that's leading to demise over here. Go over here. Your higher self sees that. You want to reach out for that higher help. Really getting warned here. It's going to lead to a place where you're not going to feel good. You're going to feel apathy. You have a choice to make. It is up to you. It is your choice. Spirit is screaming at you right now. We are here to help you. We are here to help you build your legacy. We are here to help you get on your fate line of desires and joy. You have got to have faith. You have got to trust us. Stop listening to your ego, because you're going to manifest that which you dislike. This is going to make your world upside down. You're clashing with somebody that is playing you. It's lies. They're playing you. Spirit is screaming. It is urgency. I can feel the vibration and frequency of urgency. It is up to you. You are not at this reading, guys, by mistake at all. So let's clarify. I mean, this is a really urgent. I can't ever say I've done this in reading before, but I'm really feeling an urgency. Warning, warning, warning. They're definitely warning you here. You have the choice. You have the power. Okay, so let's clarify for you. We're going to go clarify your past. They're kind of finding how to clarify your past. They'll either affirm your past or start giving you more ideas of what you need to be doing now and or your future. So we'll see how that goes. I do want to give a shout out to my subscribers. Thank you. I appreciate your likes and support. And if you're new to my channel, I welcome. I appreciate those subscribes. They really do help me. I appreciate you helping me back. I'm very grateful for that. Also, I will be doing some predictions for 2021 and a pick a card coming up this month. So if you haven't hit the bell notification, you might want to do that so you can keep watching and see when these come out. All right, and if you need personal reading, I do offer those. You can find those in the description box below, the links to those. Okay, so they're reminding you again, you are in your power. You have the power, and the power is in your choice. So they're affirming the stuff that you had in the past. You were going down the right road with your passions, but you chose to not be who you are, and you let go of the strength to do so, and that is where you need to heal. And you have the power. You have the power through your choice. So they are giving you a little bit of future response. There it is again, that Ace of Pentacles. You are trying to go down a new money journey. The answer is no, not right now. Not with this person who's playing you. Not with something that is not ideal for you, because you're not creating that which you will enjoy. So they're definitely letting you know about that. Knave of Wands, go for that which, this is an invite. That go to the new journey that gives you passion, that fires you up. They are inviting you to go that way. You might be timid about getting a little bit burnt, and sometimes you do get a little bit burnt on the way, but this is going to lead you to your ultimate joy. This is going to lead you to your legacy, because that goes back to this Ace of Fire. Fire, fire. It is the same thing, Wands. This is about your passion. You want to go in that direction. That's what's going to lead you to your legacy. That which is going to lead you to your destiny of thriving versus surviving. But you've got to do your homework, and you've got to heal the stuff of your past. Heal that ego that's so scared to death to do something on its own. Maybe you want to do entrepreneurship, and go for it if it's alignment with you. Definitely do that. 5 of Cups here. Yes. Okay. So yeah, with the 5 of Cups, you've had a failure in the past, and you're scared of failing again. And you've got to let that past go, because the ego goes, oh, what happened here? What did before? I went for something that I was passionate, and it failed. It failed because it stopped being who it was. It started it, but it didn't stay on that path. That's where it failed. So that's where you need to talk to your ego. That's where it failed. Get your focus off of that. Get your thoughts off that. Try again. Try for that which is in alignment with you. Alignment with you. People that are aligned with you. This one, yes. People that are aligned with you. That's what's going to put you in your power. Go for it again, guys. Definitely don't let that trip you up. And anything that you can't do on your own and heal on your own and fix, don't worry. Your guides are already doing it. They're holding things back for you right now. Thankfully, you're not at this reading by mistake, but they will come in and knock out with a tower whatever is going to block you or impede you or hold you back. They will knock it out for you. So this is a good card. A lot of people are scared of that one. Your ego doesn't like it because it's change, but it's to help you. King of Swords. Watch this person. They're playing you. This is who they're really going to be. Someone stabbing you. No, you don't want this. Don't hang out with this person. They're clashing personalities. They're tricking you. They're playing you. Don't hang it out. Your intuition knows. You can feel this. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Heed your intuition. This is warning, 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 guys. It's really screaming it. Okay, so let's clarify your presence now. You have a hard choice to make. See if I got any more.
that's it. Okay. Back to that choice you have to make. It feels like a hard choice. It's scary as hell to your ego. Your ego is like, oh, this is all about survival. I can't go that way. Go that way. Point blank, go that way. This one is saying right now, you were thinking about really entertaining doing that, which is not ideal for you, and you're being played. And they're playing your ego. Your advice is, same card, upright. Go for that which is ideal for you. Absolutely upright. This one, they're deceiving you. You're absolutely being deceived by this person playing you. This is pure warning, guys. Pure warning. I'm just going to be upfront and straight with you. I can feel the energy here. You are getting screwed. I'm sorry as I can be. You're not this reading by accident. Please heed this advice. Alright, let's clarify what's your next step, what's in your highest alignment and good. Right now you're not hitting your higher self. Not good. You want to do that. You're letting yourself into being trapped. You're avoiding meditating and going within and getting that high spiritual guidance you need to. You need to get with your lion tribe, and you need to hold your ground on being who you are, and that is what's bringing you into your power, because otherwise you are not going to create your wishes. It's all up to you. It's your choice. Yep, 9 of Swords. This is going to make all your nightmares come true. You don't want to go there, guys. And then 10 of Fire, right where you were in the past. You just were extremely overwhelmed. You're going to go right back where you were in the past. You've got to heal this. Got to heal this. We will repeat stuff if we don't learn the lesson. Seek the lesson. If we don't learn the lesson, we will repeat it until we get it. And it's bringing you completely out of balance. And this is the Pentacles, and this is going to keep your money out of balance, guys. So yeah, you really want to go within with Spirit, heed Spirit, go with guidance. What is the right choice for you to make? It's going to feel good in your heart. You're going to know this is right. My ego is scared to death because of survival, but this is the right way to go. That's where you want to go. Sit down and talk to your ego. Let your ego tell you how scared it is. See it as a child. It's a toddler. It is a child. See it as that. Talk to it. Let it tell you all its fears. Let it tell you where it's messed up in the past and what it's scared of. Validate it, validate it, validate it. But then tell your ego, we listened to you before, and that's what led us to failure before, and it didn't work because you could not see down the road. Our higher self can see down the road. Well, let's go that way, because all the cards are telling you we're going back down the demise street again. I got this with every one of you. I don't usually look at the bottom cards. Ask your guardian angel for help. Makes it so much easier. Got this with every one of you. Just cut the deck, and there it was. Each totem got that this time. Very interesting. Okay, so we're wrapping you up now with an Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Okay. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Harness mystic power. This is, you need to heal. This is the High Priestess card too. Harness the mystic power. They are telling you, you need to tune in to the spirituality part. You need to listen to your higher self. You then can manifest what you desire. This is all of it. They are telling you that you need to go in and meditate. Harness that mystic power, guys. The High Priestess is very powerful. She can create that which will blow your mind. I'm an energy healer. I have healed people and I've healed animals, and it's blown my mind. Literally, after I've done it, my mouth falls open just as wide as theirs. It is real. This is real stuff. A lot of people don't believe it. It is real. I'm here to tell you, I have witnessed it time and time again. It is real. You can create your desires just by moving towards them. Ask your guardian angel for help, and you can have it. You're not here by accident. Learn that lesson, guys. Learn the lesson. Leave the story. Don't repeat it again. Go for that, which is your destiny, which will lead you to your legacy. It's going to feel good, and it's your desires. And you have the power to do so. Connect with people that are aligned with you. You can do this. Until next time, much love and much light.